Good morning. Today is Saturday, August the 4th, 2018, and it's about 10:56 a.m. My name is Chania with End Covert War. I'm going to briefly cover two subjects. And today's topic is killing black rage. Today's topic is killing black rage and how it will benefit you to kill black rage. I am a woman of color. I may not be specifically African American. My parents are Haitian. However, I know what it feels like to deal with black rage. And as a targeted individual, through technology, through experimentation, through behavioral modification, through strategic methods to covertly and violently assault my physical body, I know firsthand what it means to deal with black rage. I am the victim of virtual rape, which is covert in nature. I am the victim of crime dealing with assault weapons that are stealth in nature, undetected by the eye, with the use of radio frequency, ultrasonics, and teledonics. So I know what it means to sense and feel black rage. However, I've been fortunate to steer my rage in my own productive way. And now looking back, I realized what role the state of Florida played in destroying me as a woman. I remember as a child how they utilized fear tactics, even within the black culture, to defeminize young girls, and how two college boys were coerced to scare me. How groups of individuals throughout my whole adolescence were coerced to build me up through the act of violent speech. And when I graduated high school, as intense as I felt, I strategically chose to be mindful that I could change the environment, and the environment would thus change my mindset. And that's exactly what I did. And I was rewarded with a false depression, sleep paralysis. I was rewarded with changes to my physical appearance through phenotypes. I was rewarded with purposeful deaths of those who I cherished. And now that I'm aware that this was by design to destroy my spirit as a black woman, I look back and think, Tanya, you made some great choices. You chose not to be part of. You chose and you picked your battles. And I didn't use my black rage to insult women. I didn't use my black rage to destroy every woman who either had the intent to make my life miserable, or to make me feel unlovable. I took my rage and I sang. And I sang beautifully. And I used my rage as a conduit to fuel the energy that backed the rage to sing. I was in such a loving environment of professors that created a sense of community through the many facets of art classes that I partook in. And I was so ever grateful because I was being productive and I was using my God-given talent. And I was killing off black rage. And at some point, when my talent surpassed the ideals of who were spearheading the hatred campaign, my life took a turn for the worse. And strategies were set to destroy my path because I was able to gain joy, and someone or a group of individuals through the armed forces thought that I was unfit to be happy, unfit to be successful. But thank God for the few students who were brave enough to tell me that there were plots against me since 2004. And it hurts my heart to let you know that everything that occurred in my whole 36 years of living were all by design to destroy me. And when I use my brain to take detours and to kill off black rage, those in what they believe to be power decided otherwise. And so I want to thank the Trump administration for using psychology to kill off black rage. Because the truth is, you will never know what it feels like to be black, what it feels like to be poor. President Trump, you will never know what it feels like to be ostracized or what it feels like to be derailed. But you also know that moving forward, we as a nation have to make forward-thinking choices to move on. And I noticed that there were two instances where the Trump administration stepped in to kill black rage. And I may not mention what the tactics were, but let's just say sometimes when someone has a platform to be a black minister traveling from state to state, even their broken state, even with all of their accolades, even with all of the love that they're given, due to their brokenness, they still find it necessary to Twitter their dislike of those who are less fortunate, of those who are disabled, of those who are mentally ill. But I want to thank Trump for showing sometimes you've got to take a broken soul and keep him busy. Sometimes you've got to fill his life with the things that he loves. Sometimes you've got to go out of your way to make him feel special, because everyone feels special. Everyone would feel special if you met the president, if you met Oprah, if you were given the task to create designs for Louis Vuitton. And so I'm just so thankful that the simultaneous use of your gifts, coupled with Trump's decision to kill Black Rage, is benefiting you both financially and psychologically. So for those of you who are privileged to have or to utilize the softness of your womanhood, I hope you take your fortunes, your fortunate state of mind, to help those to come out of their rage. And maybe then we could be a better country.